inhale, but start to close the mouth. We'll start to bring the tip of the tongue to the back of the top of the teeth. And again, if you don't like this Ujjayi breath, you're welcome to go to a normal breath. When you're ready, we're going to start to add some more movement to the body. So we'll inhale and start to bring the shoulders up by the ears. Exhale, we're starting to bring the shoulders down. I'm going to count with the breath today. So inhale, we're coming up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, come down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, come up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, come down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Inhale, come up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, release the shoulders down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next inhale, we're going to bring the arms up towards the sky for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, the arms down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, the arms up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, the arms down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, we're coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, twist. We're taking the opposite hand, the opposite knee. Next inhale, feel the length in your spine for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, twist a little more for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, start to reach the arms up. Come out of your twist for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, twist to the other side for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, feel the length in your spine for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, twist a little more for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, come out of the twist. Reach the arms up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, release the arms down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, shoulders up by the ears for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, the shoulders down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job, guys. Go ahead and shake it out. We'll take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale out completely. We're going to move to our tabletop position. We're going to keep with that kind of 4-count breath. So this is a good rhythm to stay at. Again, if there's something that you don't like, you're welcome to change it, switch it in any way that you like. Knees underneath shoulders, wrists underneath wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, finger spreading wide, toes could be tucked or pointed. We're going to start our cat and cow. So inhale, start to drop the belly, open up the chest for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, round for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, drop the belly for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, round for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, drop the belly for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, round for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, drop the belly, open up the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, round. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, come to a nice long spine for 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to shift the legs. Start to extend the right leg back. Nice long right leg, straight, long, strong leg. We'll start to inhale here when you're ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, we're bringing the knee towards the forehead for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, slowly move the leg back for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, round the spine for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, straighten the leg for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, round for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, straighten for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, round for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the exhale out. I'm going to start to move that foot, that right foot between the hands. Good job. Next inhale, we're reaching the arms up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, release the hands down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, reach the arms up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, we're moving down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, reach up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, plant the hands for 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to start to straighten this front leg. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, bend for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, straighten for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, bend for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, straighten for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, bend for 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and stay here. We're going to inhale, start to reach the arms up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, release the hands down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Plant the hands. You're moving that front foot back. We're going to start to go over to the other side, starting to shift into that right leg. We're going to inhale, start to extend the other leg. We're going to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, straighten for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, bend forehead to knee for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, straighten the leg for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, bend for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, straighten for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, bend for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the exhale out. Step the front foot forward. You're going to inhale, start to reach the arms up when you're ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, release down for 1, 2, 3, 4. If this is irritating your knee, you can always hover the knee. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, fold forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, fold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, fold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plant the hands. We're starting to straighten the leg. Exhale out completely. Good job. Inhale here. Exhale, we're coming forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, back. 1. Inhale, back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and exhale out as much as you can. Next inhale, you're coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plant the hands. We're moving that front foot back. We're going to get back into some cat and cow this time. Feel free to go with your normal breath. I'm not going to count us for this cat and cow. Feel free to add any extra movements that feel good for you as well. If you feel like your breathing has been a little restricted or tight, you're welcome to take some exhales through the mouth. Like, you can just let it all go. Okay, we're going to start to come to a nice flat spine. We'll walk the hands a little bit more forward, finding our way into plank pose. If you want to go into full plank, you're welcome to go into your full plank already. We're going to play a little bit with chaturanga arms. So chaturanga is a tricep push-up. So we keep the elbows really close in, and we're going to just come down. And you're trying to get that upper arm in line with the body, and then just inhale, lift it up. And one thing that we want to watch out for is we don't want to come down lower than our elbows. So we don't want the top of our shoulders coming down lower than our elbows. We want to try to keep them hovering above the elbows. So Beautiful. Inhale up. Exhale, we're coming down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, come up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, come down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, come up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, come down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, come up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. We're going to go ahead and round the spine. Bring your hips back towards your heels. Find a child's pose. For a moment, big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. You can shake out the wrists while you're in your child's pose if your wrists are feeling sore. When you're ready, you're going to tuck the toes. Start to lift the hips up. We're finding our first downward dog. Hips are lifting up and back. Fingers are spreading wide. Good job. So we want to try to broaden the back body. We're wrapping the upper arms in the lower arms. The upper arms are they're rolling this way. The lower arms are rolling this way. Okay. If you want to move around, you can. You want to take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. When you're ready, we're going to take little baby steps forward. Just eventually coming into a forward fold, coming down nice and slow. And I like to keep a good bend in my knees for the forward folds. Belly is coming towards the thigh, head is coming towards the lower legs. On your next inhale, we're coming halfway up. We're inhaling, coming halfway up. So trying to line up kind of the shoulders with the hips, nice long spine, straighten the legs. Exhale, go ahead and bend the legs and fold back forward. We're going to do that a couple times. So inhale, we're coming up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, you're coming down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, coming up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, back down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, come down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Next inhale, let's come all the way up to standing. You could reach the arms up if you like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, release down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job, guys. You can shake it out. So when we shake, it's really good for our myofascial system. It helps to release the stagnant or tight restrictions in our fascia. Okay. Find a spot to gaze at. We're going to start to play a little bit with balance. Hands could be on the hips or at the chest or by your side. We're going to inhale and start to shift into the left foot. Right leg's going to start to lift, and we're rolling out your ankle. Just notice your breath. So I'm not going to count right now. Just notice your inhale and exhale, what it feels like in your ankle, in your leg right now. So we're going to stop the circles with the ankle, and we're going to start to make circles with the knee. So you might start to inhale as you're moving up, maybe exhale as you're moving down, or if a different breath feels good. And just notice kind of what your hip socket feels like today. If there's maybe a lot of sensation with the movement, a little sensation, maybe you feel a little bit of popping in your hip, and that's normal. We're going to bring the knee back to center, and then we're starting to bring the heel in towards the hip, start to move the knee back. And we're trying to keep a nice neutral spine here, so we're not going into a back bend, but you're trying to keep it neutral and keep the knee in. Can you bring the knees maybe even together? The heel is coming towards the glutes. The knees are staying together. Big inhale here. Exhale, go ahead and release the foot down. We're going to go to the other side. So just bring the other leg up. We'll start to roll out the ankle. Again, you're going with your normal breath right now. And just noticing kind of how your breath is when we're not trying to change it. Noticing if your balance is better on one side maybe today than the other. Okay, we're going to stop the ankle circles, and we'll start to go into big knee circles. And you could do a few circles, maybe in one direction. Feel free to change directions. We'll have a little bit of gratitude for our hips and our legs. Not everybody has 2 legs. When you're ready, you're bringing the knee to center. We're going to start to bring that heel back towards the hips. Again, we're trying to bring kind of the knees together, keeping a nice neutral spine, shoulders over the hips. You might imagine that there's a string on the top of your head, maybe a nice long spine. And again, just notice what your breath does when we're balancing. Do you have a tendency to hold your breath? Good job. When you're ready, go ahead and take it down. We'll shake it out. Option to take a little bit of foot stretches by tucking the toes and maybe pressing into the top of the foot. Grateful for our feet. All right, when you're ready, we're gonna, yeah, that's one of my favorites. Okay, either keeping toes together, heels apart, or you can take kind of a hip width apart position. We're gonna get into chair pose. Oh, thanks, Nova. When you're ready, we're gonna inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands are gonna come to shoulder height. They're gonna sit back down. And we're holding here. We'll take a big inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale here for 1, 2, 3, 4. This time on the exhale, we're going to twist to the right side. And we're trying to keep the legs still and just twist that upper body. Good job. Next inhale, we're coming back to center for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, twist to the other side for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, come to center for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, sit a little deeper for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, we're going to reach up. Maybe you're coming to the balls with me. Inhale, reach up. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, back into your chair for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale here for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, twist again for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale to center for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, twist for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale to center for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale here for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, reach up for 1, 2, 3, 4. This time we're just dropping the heels, release the hands. Good job. Go ahead and shake it out if you want to shake it out. Okay. We're going to do a couple of, I like to call it like the yoga throws, but if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. It's nice for releasing kind of things, energetic things. When you're ready, you're going to inhale, reach it up. Exhale, you're going to just throw the hands beside the legs and the knees. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, throw. And it's a really forceful exhale, really forceful inhale. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, throw. You can start to add a hop if you'd like to. So as we exhale and throw down, you could take a hop up. Inhale, reaching. Exhale. You might imagine you can just let go of kind of mental stuff that maybe has been pulling your mind during practice, or any physical stuff you want to let go of, as if you can just exhale and let it go. Good job. Next inhale, we're going to reach up. Just feel kind of how your body feels right now. Exhale, we're going to release it down, shake it out. If you want to shake it, take a drink of water. If you want a drink of water, we're going to get into our sun salutations when you guys are ready. Okay. So when you guys are ready, we're coming to the top of the mat. We're going to get into just a sun salutation view, just like a normal flow. So when you're ready, you're inhaling, reaching the arms up. Exhale, you're going to start to sit down into your chair pose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, reach up for 1, 2, 3, 4. holding forward for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, halfway up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, fold back forward for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the exhale out. We're stepping the right foot back. Drop the heel down. We're finding a warrior 1 position. Start to bend that front knee. We're inhaling, coming up for 1, 2, 3, 4. We're holding for a couple breaths. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, come down forward for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your exhale out. Plant your hands, and we're finding our way into plank pose. You can always drop the knees. So this could be similar like we did before. I'm going to inhale here for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, we're going into chaturanga. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to drop the belly down. Next inhale, you're coming up for 1, 2, cobra. 3, 4. Exhale, release the chest down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Tuck the toes, press into the hands, find your way into downward dog. We're taking 3 breaths here. A big inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale out completely for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale here for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale everything out. As much as you can get out, get it out. Hold the exhale. Once you get to the exhale, hold it out. We're going to bend the knees. Either step or jump the feet forward. We're finding our way into a forward fold. We're going to inhale, come up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, fold back forward for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, come up into chair, bend the knees. Inhale, lift the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, release the hands down, straighten the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job, guys. Shake it out. We're going to go to the other leg when you guys are ready. We're inhaling, reaching your arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, find chair for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, reach back up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, fold forward for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, halfway up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, back down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the exhale. Step the left foot back. Plant the heel. When you're ready, we're inhaling, coming up into warrior 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're holding for a couple breaths in warrior 1. Hips are facing forward. This front knee is bent. Back heel is planted. If it doesn't feel comfortable for you, you can always have that back heel lifted. One more inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, come down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the exhale. Move the front foot back. Find your plank pose. Inhale here for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, come up for cobra or up dog for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale into down dog or child's pose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale here for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale here for 1, 2, 3, 4. Last inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale out completely. Try to get all of your exhale out. Hold that exhale out. Start to bend the knees. Look between the hands. You can step or jump the feet between the hands. When you're ready, you're going to inhale. Come up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale back down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, bend the knees. Come up to chair. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale into standing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Shake it out. We're going to get back into our balance. When you're ready, find a spot to gaze at. Hands could be on the hips, at the heart, or wherever you'd like them. When you're ready, you're going to shift into that left foot. Right knee is going to come in. Again, you can do a couple wrist circles. Okay. This time, there's the option to either grab the foot and play with straightening the leg, or to just straighten the leg. They're gonna kind of work the body differently. It's a little bit more intense on the leg if you're doing it without hands. It's a little bit more of a stretch if you're doing it with the hands. When you're ready, we're bringing the knee back in. Exhale, go ahead and release the foot. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. First knee's coming in, and then we're rolling out the ankle for a second. Option to just straighten the leg here, or to grab the foot and straighten the leg. So you could be going for different things. If you have the hands on the foot, you could be trying to reach for your head towards the toes, or you could be rounding the spine and trying to reach the forehead to the knee. When you're ready, the knee is going to come up towards your chest. Exhale, go ahead and release it down. Shake it out for a second. Big inhale. Exhale. We're going to the other side. Again, knee's going to come in. This time we're doing our knee circles. Making this as big or as small as feels good for you. So it's very normal and common for people to want to do as much motion as they can, but sometimes we get more release in the joints if we actually tone it down a bit and do more closer to 80%. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to land the foot into tree pose. So either down low, up high. You could always help the foot along if you want to move it with your hand. You could always step on the foot. Option to keep the hands where they are, or to maybe move the arms around. We're stacking shoulders over hips. You might find a spot to gaze at if you're feeling a little wobbly. You might have a kid trying to climb a tree. Okay, when you're ready, go ahead and release the foot down, shake it out. We're going to the other side first, starting with the knee circles. And again, make these circles as big or as small as feels good for you. And again, if there's anything I'm doing and you're not liking it, or you just feel like you need a little break, you're welcome to that as well. When you're ready, we're going to start to move in towards our tree pose. Again, take a version that feels good for you. And it's going to be a little bit different in the hip socket depending where you plant that foot. We're stacking shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders, a nice long spine. Option to move the arms. If you're somebody that likes more challenge, you could always do these standing balances with closed eyes as well. That kind of ups the challenge here. When you're ready, you're going to go ahead and release the foot, shake it out. Okay. All right, now we're going to go back to our heel to the hip. So we're keeping the shoulders over the hips to start. The belly's pulling in to help stabilize us. We're going to start to bring this heel in towards the hip, trying to keep the knees together, close together. So this time we could go into full dancer if you'd like, or you could stay right here. They're both really beneficial. When you're ready, if you want to go into full dancer, you could maybe grab the inside of the foot, the toe, or the outside of the foot. The other arm's going to reach up towards the sky. Inhale, a nice long spine. So now we are going to start going into a back bend. So we're going to start to lead with the chest. The chest is coming forward. As the chest comes forward, you're going to kick into the hand. The kicking is going to help counterbalance the forward motion of the chest, and we're trying to keep the knee in towards the midline. So a lot of times we want to go up wide. Can you keep it a little bit more in? And find a spot to gaze at to help steady your body. Good job. Next inhale, we're going to slowly come up. Exhale, release it down. Shake it out. We're going to go to the other side when you're ready. First, starting with just the heel in towards the hip. Get your setup where the shoulders are over the hips, ears over the shoulders, nice long spine. Option to start to grab for the foot. Again, if you don't want to get the foot today, that's okay. Still getting a lot of strength in the back of the thigh. Next inhale, the arms coming up. And again, we're going to start to lead with the chest. As we come forward, you're going to kick into your hand. That kicking is helping to counterbalance that forward motion. see if you can keep that knee more in towards the midline. Inhale, we're going to slowly come back up. Exhale, release it down. Shake it out. Great job, guys. All right, if you want to take those foot stretches like we did before, tuck the toes, stretch at the front of the foot. Another nice one is keeping the ball of the foot planted and taking some circles with the ankle with a little bit of pressure in the ball of the foot. Great job. Go ahead and shake it out. We're going to get into what's called the Sun-South C. So it's similar to what we just did. We're just going to be doing lunge poses instead of the warrior one. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, we're sitting into chair pose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, reach up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, fold forward for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, halfway up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, back down for 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to hold that exhale out. Step the right foot back. You can drop the knee all the way down, or you can hover it off the ground. You're getting a little bend in the back knee. We're inhaling, coming up for 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to add a little flow with the arms here, just coming forward for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, come back up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, fold forward. As you come forward, if you want to straighten the back leg, you can, or you can keep the back leg bent. You're inhaling, coming up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, come forward for 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Inhale, come up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, come forward. Plant the hands for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the exhale. You're moving to your push-up position, your plank position. You could always drop the knees. Nice long spine. Inhale here for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, come down to chaturanga. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, either cobra or up dog. Feel your chest open for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, tuck the toes. Lift up and back. Find your downward dog or child's pose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale here for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale out completely, as much as you can exhale out. This time we're going to inhale and lift the right leg up and back. Three-legged dog. You could always drop the knee and have three-legged cable instead. Okay, on the exhale, you're bringing the foot forward for 1, 2, 3, 4. We're planting the foot. We're finding our way into our lunge pose. On the inhale, you're coming up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, exhale, you're coming forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, coming forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Inhale up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, come forward for 1, 2, 3, 4. Plant the hands. This time you're hopping the back foot forward. Find your forward fold. Next inhale brings you halfway up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale back down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend the knees. Inhale, come into chair for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, release down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and shake it out. If you guys want to do the throws, you can. Inhale up, exhale, inhale up, exhale. Option for jumps. Next inhale, we're going to reach up, feel nice and long. Just again, feel what it's like to be in your body right now, from your feet all the way through your fingers. We're going to do that same flow, starting with the left side. Inhale here. Exhale, start to sit into your chair for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, reach up for 1, 2, for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, halfway up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, back down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the exhale. Step the left foot back. Find your lunge pose, whatever version you want to take. Inhale, you're coming up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, you're leaning forward. So a nice long line from the back heel to the top of the head. We're going to hold here for a couple breaths. When you're ready, on the next inhale, you're going to start to come back up, start to bend the back leg, lift the arms, shoulders stacking over the hips, ears over shoulders. Inhale here. Exhale, coming forward for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, coming up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, come all the way down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the exhale out. Move the front foot back. Find your plank pose. Inhale here for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, find your chaturanga. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next inhale is cobra or up dog for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, down dog or child's pose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Taking a couple breaths here. Feel free to go into your normal breath or to even take a lion's breath for a moment. Okay, we're going to start to exhale out completely. Let everything go. On the next inhale, left leg's going to lift up and back. Three-legged dog, or you can drop the knee, three-legged table. Good job. On the exhale, you're going to start to bring that foot forward. You're finding your way into lunge pose. Next inhale, you're coming up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, you're coming down. Start to maybe straighten the back leg. We're holding here for a couple breaths. Feel length from the back heel through the top of the head. Nice, slow, calm breath. When you're ready for your next inhale, we're going to start coming up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, hinge forward for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, back up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, come forward for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, come up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, you're coming all the way forward for 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, and hop the back foot forward. Finding your way into forward fold, bend the knees. Inhale, we're coming up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, back down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, come up into chair for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, twist into your chair for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale to center for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, twist to the other side for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale to center for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, sit a little deeper for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift up, maybe the balls of the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, release down for 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go through one more balance sequence, and then we'll get onto our mats and do a little bit more stretching. Call it. So when you're ready, they're going to shift into the left leg, the knees coming up. You could roll out that ankle again for a moment. Again, you could take this circle on the ground as well. When you're ready, option to grab the foot or to straighten the leg. This time we're going to bring the knee back in towards the chest. Option to grab the big toe with the first and second fingers. You'd wrap around the big toe. This time you're going to start to take it out wide. So you could do that without hands or with hands, but this time we're taking it kind of wider. Good job. Slowly we're going to bring it back in towards the center. Release the foot. We're going to go to the other side. Good job, guys. Knees in towards the chest. First roll out the ankle. You could have the foot on the ground if that feels better for you. When you're ready, go for the foot if you'd like, or just straighten. We're gonna start to bring the knee back in towards the chest. Option to grab for the big toe. Maybe you're starting to extend the leg. And one side's usually harder than the other. You could always use that other arm for counterbalance. When you're ready, you're gonna bring the foot back towards center. Go ahead and release it down, shake it out. We're getting into our knee circles when you're ready, starting at the right side, taking some circles. Again, you can make this kind of small or big. So kind of feeling what feels better for your hip socket. And this time you could go right into tree, or you can take a toe stand variation with like bringing the ankle onto the thigh somewhere. So if the ankle is on the thigh somewhere, you can start to bend the standing leg. And yeah, those that have been practicing for a while, if you want to play with any of the variations, you could stay right here. You could try to fold over the leg. You could lift the heel, maybe even sit on the foot and play with balance down here. There's different arm balances you could play with as well here. When you guys are ready, we're gonna come out. Trying to come out the same way you came in, you shake it out. We're going to the other side. Taking some circles. So just noticing the knee and just the leg that we just worked with. Trying to be gentle on ourselves. So not making things harder on us than we need to. Okay, so option for tree or for that toe stand. You could bring the ankle maybe onto the thigh somewhere. If it's on the thigh, you could play with that bending of the standing leg. And you could really just stop wherever it feels good or where it feels right for you. So one pose isn't better than the other. You're just gonna work the body differently. Again, if you're coming down, you'd release the hands down first, maybe lift. If you're playing with the balance of sitting on the heels, then you walk the hands either side of the hip to help stack the shoulders over the hips, and then you're starting to, okay, when you're ready, you're gonna slowly come out the way you came in, shake it out. Big inhale, big exhale. Okay, last chance for our dancer pose. Shoulders over the hips, heels back towards, or the right heel's coming back towards the hip. This is a really great pose to just do on its own. You don't have to go into full dancer. If you want to grab the foot and get into a back bend, you can. We're going to inhale, start to reach the other arm up towards the sky. Exhale, chest would come forward. You're kicking into the foot. The more you kick, the more it counterbalances the forward motion. Let's see if we can keep the knee a little bit more in towards midline. Good job. Inhale, slowly come up. You guys can balance with us if you want. You're gonna bring the other heel in towards the hip. You could stay right here. You could grab the foot. You could inhale, reach the other arm up. Exhale, option to go into full dancer, bringing the chest forward, kicking into that foot. The knee is in towards the midline. Trying to keep it more in if you can. When you're ready, inhale, you're coming up. Exhale, go ahead and release it, shake it down. Good job. We're gonna inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, go ahead and release the arms down. We'll take the feet about the width of the mat, heels in, toes out, getting ready for Malasana. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, you're gonna start to bend the knees, coming down. So you could stay right here, or you can inhale and come back up with me. Exhale, back down. So if it's okay with your knees, then you're moving up and down. If this is irritating on your knees, just stay down. If the heels start to lift, that's okay when you come down. Okay, we're doing two more. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, back down. Okay, this is the last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back down. We're gonna hold here now. You're pressing into the hands, the elbows are pressing into the knees, and the knees are gonna press back into the elbows. Feel a nice long spine. So this pose really stretches the ankles, the knees, the hips. It's one of the best poses for flexibility in the lower body. If you want to stay here, you can. If you've been playing with a crow or crane and you want to play with the arm balance, you're welcome to that. So if you want to play with the arm balance, the arms are the same that we were doing with those tricep push-ups. You plant the hands about a foot away from you. The fingers would spread wide. You'd want to keep the elbows in. If the elbows go wide, it makes it harder to balance. The knees are going to come somewhere onto that upper arm as you come forward. So as you come forward, you're going to start to shift weight into your hands. And like a seesaw, you're going to lower the head down. And as the head lowers down, the feet should lift up. And you could always just kind of seesaw back and forth if you want, or you can just stay in the malasana. Okay, when you guys are ready, we're gonna walk the hands either side of the hips. Start to drop the hips down, bottom of the feet together, knees out wide. Inhale, start to open up the chest. Exhale, we're gonna round the spine, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, round. Inhale. Inhale, open. Exhale. Okay, next inhale, nice long spine. Exhale, you're going to hinge at the hips and start to fold forward if that feels okay for you. Again, feel free to change stuff, switch stuff, skip stuff. Next inhale, we're slowly coming up. Go ahead and extend the legs. You can shake out the legs for a moment. You can pat the legs. Again, having some gratitude for our legs, that we have something to help mobilize us, and start to point and flex the toes. On the inhale, we're going to reach the arms up towards the sky. On the exhale, we're going to take the right arm. I'm going to mirror you guys. Right arm's coming down, left arm's going to reach up and over. Inhale, we're coming back up. Exhale, you're going to the other side. So let's check in with the feet. Either the toes are going to flex back towards the face or they're going to be pointed. Let's get the legs really active. Inhale, coming to center. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale to center. Exhale, over to the other side. All right, inhale. This time at center, we're going to start to twist instead. We're going to take the hands to the sternum just because this is where we're twisting from. We're going to start to turn the chest towards the leg. Inhale here. Exhale, you could fold over the straight leg. Inhale, we're slowly coming up. Turn it over to the other side. So we're trying to eventually line up the sternum with the leg. And then when you're ready, you're folding forward, exhaling forward. Inhale, slowly coming up. Bring it to center. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly fold forward if that feels okay for you. I like to keep kind of up and keep a more neutral spine, but if your spine's okay to round, you're welcome to round. And inhale, slowly come up. Okay, so this is optional just for those that want to play around with stuff. You could have fists or you could have hands. You can start to press into the, like one hand's forward, one hand's back. You start to press into the hands. Maybe you can lift the hips up. Maybe you can activate the quads and lift the legs. It's kind of intense on the quads though. And then, so if you try it on one side, then switch which one's on front. And even if you're just lifting the hips, that's a great place. And maybe you can get one foot, maybe you can get both feet for a second. Maybe not.
Do your hips come, do your feet come up too?
Yeah, if you can get them up, yeah. But I can only get mine up for like a second. Because my quads are not strong enough yet. We're going to inhale, feel some length in the spine. Exhale, you can hinge forward one more time. Inhaling, we're slowly coming up. We'll slide the legs together. So you can keep the legs as wide as your mat, or you can keep them really together. The legs are active though, either pointed toes or flexed toes. We're starting to stack the hips over, or the shoulders over the hips. So it's a core pose. We're gonna inhale, reach the arms up. So this can be really intense if you're keeping the spine neutral. So it's an easy pose if you let the spine round, and more intense if you are keeping the spine nice and long. We're gonna inhale here. Exhale, start to fold forward. Go ahead and let your spine relax forward. Good job. Inhale, we're slowly coming up. We're gonna bend the right leg, and you're bringing the heel as close to the hips as you can. We're gonna inhale, reach the arms up. We're folding over the straight leg. Maybe you can reach the toes. There is an arm bind option where you could start to reach the hand back towards the hip. Maybe the other hand could reach it. Yep. And yeah, the more you keep the knee in towards the armpit, the easier it is to bind. If it's kind of wide, it's harder. When you're ready, you're gonna inhale, start to come up. You're gonna change legs, bend the knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, you're folding over the straight leg. And this is a great spot right here. But if you wanna feel kind of more squished together, I guess you could play with the bind. Inhale, slowly come up. Release the legs, shake out the legs. We'll do a one boat pose, and then we'll start to lower onto our backs. So the hands can be back behind you, back behind the legs, or straight out. We're gonna inhale, maybe lift one, maybe lift both legs. So what we're trying to keep the spine nice and long. So you'll notice that as you start to lift the legs, you might start getting rounding, and that's a sign to maybe bring the legs down a little bit more, or to bring the hands back behind you. Slow inhale, slow exhales. Just notice what happens when we start to settle down, when I'm not counting with the breath. One more inhale. Exhale, when you're ready, you're releasing the feet down, bottom feet together, knees out wide. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, we're hinging forward. Good job. Inhale, slowly coming up. You can press the knees together. We're gonna slowly roll down onto our mats. Once you're down, the knees are coming in towards the chest. If you're not wanting to lay flat on your mat today because you want to be more up, then that's okay too. If you're down on your back, you could bring the knees in towards the chest, so you're starting to take some circles with the knees. You can start to rock the legs left and right, adding any extra motion that feels good for you. We'll take the hands out to a T if that feels right, and we'll start to lower the legs all the way over to the right side, feeling a nice twist for your body. You can always cross the legs if you feel like you want a little bit more. When you're ready, you're going to inhale, come to center. Exhale, take the legs over to the other side, finding your twist on the other side. Big inhale, big exhale. So traditionally in yoga, twists are taught as releasing poses, detoxing poses, as if we can just wring out the things in our system that we've been kind of holding on to. When you're ready, let's inhale, bring the legs back to center. You can take some more movement, maybe some circles with the knees. If there's other movements or poses that you like to end with, right now is a great time to get into any extra movements or poses that feel good for you. I really love intuitive motion, so if you just feel any pulls to your body to do anything, then feel free to let it kind of pull you where it wants to go. And it's A lot of times you'll notice if you really are listening to the pulse in your body that one side is going to want something different than the other side of you. That's usually not a symmetrical kind of stretches if you're doing intuitive motion right now. So when you feel settled, when you feel complete, feel free to start to work your way into Savasana, your final resting pose. If you don't want to lay in Savasana and you'd rather take a seated pose instead, you're welcome to sit instead. So traditionally Savasana, the feet would be about the width of the mat, the toes could go out wider, the hands would be about a foot away from the hips, palms facing up. You could walk the shoulder blades underneath you, feel this, and then start to feel the spine melt down. If your lower back is uncomfortable with straight legs, you could always bend the legs and let the knees drop together. So this is a letting go pose. Like, how much can you let go of? If thoughts start to wander into your head, can you let the thoughts go? Can you allow the mat to just hold you here? Start to feel any tension that might be holding in your body. Just feel it starting to melt away. If you were playing with your breath, starting to let your breath come back to a natural rhythm. So a lot of people call this one of the hardest poses because it can be really challenging to be in our stillness and to let go. To completely relax.
No, the back bumper. the back bumper of the plastic one or whatever it's made of. Remember, I rammed into the. It seems like it's a plastic. The frame. Remember, I crashed it into the when I was telling the lady, "You're gonna hit me."
So you're always welcome to stay longer if you're enjoying Savasana and you just want to enjoy it longer. If you're ready to move out, you could start to wiggle your fingers and your toes and start to add any extra movements that feel good. Eventually working your way towards a seated position. Any seat you like to take for a closing pose is great. And again, if you're enjoying Savasana and just want to stay a little longer. Okay, we're going to take a couple closing breaths and then we'll be fine. Okay, when you're ready, you're going to inhale, start to reach the arms up towards the sky. We'll take just a moment of gratitude for the things above us. Exhale, we'll release the hands down towards the ground. Let's take a moment of gratitude for the things below us. Inhale, we'll take the arms out wide. Gratitude for the things around us. Exhale the hands through center. Gratitude for the things within us. Inhale here. Exhale the chin down towards the chest. Thank you for sharing your time today. Namaste.